cancer patients.
He lives over at 1234 Rice Street.
She used to do it for strictly juvenile patients, but that was just too heartbreaking for her.
Terrible. That would be a job I could never do.
Suspect is going to be a white male wearing white overalls.
My youngest daughter went into police work herself last year.
That's right, up in White Bear.
She's a White Bear officer.
That is so cool.
Very proud of my children.
Well, I guess I'm glad that people still pursue this career. I think it's a noble career, and I loved every minute of it. But the times have certainly made it harder in terms of just feeling appreciated. You know?
These are challenging times.
Yeah.
It's I think
all the more reason to have good people.
Absolutely.
You want to pull up that CAD there?
Sure.
A little assault going on that I think it should be logged in already. So we're going to head back. Probably scroll up a little bit with that up arrow because I guess it's the old stuff there. All right, what do we got? What's that there?
Oh, there we go.
Flame burger.
The flame burger.
Scroll down on that or tamper.
And then I hit enter.
271.
Go ahead and read the narrative there for us. The flame burger up on Rice Street just had an assault.
Copy
Get
2202.
to it here. This is a rather newfangled computer for me, so forgive me here for my slowness. The caller is slurring, says he got jumped. He made a similar report at the Speedway earlier and was looking for a ride home. Two suspects.
Well, we'll monitor that, see how it goes. I'm not sure what it means when he says he made a similar complaint. The Speedway is on the Roseville side and the Flame Burger is on the county side, so maybe he wasn't satisfied with the Roseville response.
Excuse me. Sounds like there may be some alcohol involved.
What we got here? Let me just hit this. Got a proactive police visit there on Randolph. There are a lot of calls stacked up. I mean, the thing is, a lot of these calls are just reports where people need to make a report or report something that occurred in the past. Or we got a lot of fireworks calls going tonight. So we'll take Grand Avenue, slide down Grand. I think we got some off-duty deputies working at Billy's again on Grand. Couple good shops right here. Oh, car without its lights. We better just let that guy know that he needs to turn his lights on because we almost hit him. We're going to assume good intent here and just do a nice little... Okay, flashlights there, buddy?
Yep. Hi. Your lights aren't on.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
You got them?
Yeah, I saw it.
All right. Having a good night?
Yeah, we just got off of work at Grand Cage.
Oh, okay. I've been wanting to get up there.
Dude, most definitely. When I tell you the best like it is fantastic, and it's really quick too. So it's not like you're waiting like 30 minutes for some really good food. Like definitely come in.
What do you guys do there?
I'm a busser.
I'm a server and a bartender.
Okay.
We're for sure.
My name is Olivia. If you guys ever come in, you definitely request me.
All right.
We will. We leave big tips.
We like that.
Hey, here's my question, Olivia.
Yeah.
Do you share with the bussers?
Oh, of course.
That was a hesitation.
Right?
I was like, wait,
I'm a busser.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, you don't share with me? You keep all your tips to yourself?
She gave Olivia, you gave the right answer. Hey, do you know Derek up there?
Yes.
That's my stepson.
What?
Way.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. It's your thing.
Yeah. That's so awesome.
Yeah, I know.
All right, you guys.
We'll see you. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Thank
You'll
you.
be seeing us up there.
Thank you.
Yeah, the world is pretty small when you really tie all the dots together. You're just surprised. The guy driving down Grand Avenue without his lights on, I almost pulled out in front of him, got hit. We pull over just to give him a little advice to turn him on, and boom. He's working with Pat's did you say your stepson?
Stepson, yep. She
Stepson.
works with him.
Trisha's kid, or who's?
Leslie.
Leslie. Oh, Leslie's, yes. Oh, what a small world. What a small world.
Well, like they say, St. Paul is the biggest small town in the world. Or the smallest big city in the world, however you want to look at it.
2 callers. One caller said the male party was pepper sprayed by another male. Suspect is left towards Highland in an unknown vehicle. Refused medics. Another caller says male standing at a vehicle, combat altercation with motorcyclist. Motorcyclist left. Male got into his vehicle, possibly a small pickup eastbound in Eleanor. I'm checking to see if there's anyone in the area anymore. So
The Sheffer and Davern?
Yep, that's probably it, huh?
Oh, shit. Sorry for the language.
6 hour company.
Hit the enter button. There you go. Then it moves around on you.
That's one of those units helping around.
I promise, folks, I'm going to figure this computer out.
Coverage on that coverage.
177,
There you go. Oh, you got to go down there. Your blue box is right there. There you go. Now hit the enter.
It's ready?
No, one more down.
There we go.
All right. We just left there. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah. Sheffer and Davern.
177-162, you're clear. Victim and suspect left.
The victim and the suspect both left.
Wow. That settles that.
Nobody wants to make a report after all. So we're eastbound on Grand at Hamlin. The Green Mill. What a great restaurant right here. Green Mill.
Bap and Chicken, a new spot for Korean fried chicken.
You know, these restaurants are really suffering, obviously,
Yeah, they
because of
are.
everything. It's a very sad time, but honestly, there hasn't been a lot of transmission in restaurants. In bars, yes, where people are sitting at the bar, partying, parties, etc. But it is relatively safe to eat at a restaurant as long as the tables are socially distanced and you wear a mask in. And most of these restaurants are doing a really good job of sanitizing everything before you go in there. So I don't really mind going out to a restaurant, even if it's indoor. I'd rather eat outdoor, of course, but I do eat indoor, and I worry about some of these awesome places struggling financially to the point they can't handle it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a huge foodie. I love restaurant dining, and the shut-in times during COVID were very hard on me to
There's the Lexington restaurant there.
institution here in St. Paul. Glad to see when they reopened, they kept it pretty true to the original.
Squadron in the area.
2210.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, if the viewers, I don't know how many nights that we can do this. We're going to do it every Friday at 9/11 for sure. Just, every Friday 9/11 till 1 o'clock, 4 hours at a minimum. If it's really busy, we'll do a couple more hours maybe on Friday nights. But during the week, I'm not sure how much we're doing. But what I am going to do, if something of high public interest occurs,
5182.
and I happen to be on the street or somewhere, we are going to go live for shorter periods of time. Just in case, if there's a high-speed chase or some type of serious crime or shooting incident. There might even be cases where, we're trying to ask the public's help to solve the crime. So expect once in a while you might see a notification of going live, and it won't be in the evening. It might be, something short. Let's just pull in here and say hi to the officers that are working at Billy's tonight. Oh, you guys are live there. Under Sheriff Mike Martin and
Are we live?
Ace Deputy Jeremy Boland, who's also always on the water patrol. Great to see you guys.
How are you guys? It's good to be seen.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah,
How's things going?
good. Kind of slow here tonight so far, huh?
It is, yeah. It's going really well.
They don't really show up till, some of the trouble doesn't show up till later, but it's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Supposedly, what's the other bar up?
Willard's?
Willard's.
Yeah, this is his buddy owns it.
Oh, okay.
You said
Supposedly
that
they're going to be open a little later now, starting tonight.
we're going to
okay.
stop up and talk to her because
Okay.
Pat's really good friends with
They've
her.
gotten a little of the displacement too, we heard from the people here.
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
but they've been closing earlier, but now I guess tonight they're going to try staying open a little later.
So,
yeah.
Jeremy, give me a summary. Have you ever had a busier summer for water-related accidents? Or, I know maybe there has been, but you have been really busy this year, huh?
We've had 15 body recoveries this summer.
Oh, my goodness.
Our record was in 2017. We had 16, and that was the year the bridge collapsed.
Oh, and we're already up to 15.
Yeah.
And you had a boat accident the other day
Well, I've had two.
where a Sea Ray hit a whaler.
Sea Ray coming from Mattavidi Beach over to Ramsey Beach went over Boston Whaler Sport that was in the process of teaching a sailing class at the White Bear Yacht Club.
Oh, my. How does that happen?
over
How
the
do you
top
not,
of
how
it.
do you not see?
Neither one of them saw each other.
But the one teaching the sailing class couldn't have been going very fast, right?
No, she was putzing.
Well, you think the Sea Ray was at an angle?
Yes, I bet
You know?
it was.
Sometimes if you don't plane off properly. Huh?
No life jackets.
On
In the
or-
whaler.
huh?
None in the whaler.
None in the whaler?
Nope.
Oh my God, I was lucky. And the woman that got injured, was she in the whaler or
In
on
the whaler.
Oh my goodness! And you had to struggle to get her to shore. I don't know how did they get her to shore?
She called her boss
Yeah.
from the yacht club,
to investigate.
the sailing club,
Yep.
and they came out with the Zodiac and then towed that boat back to Manitou.
And it's called to assist 1040
And,
and 99
they
Sherburne
Hang
Avenue.
on a second.
911 investigate people screaming in the background at the top of lungs. Sounds like a possible foreign language or just noises. Possibly two female voices. No one replied to TC. 25 meters from that location.
We'll come back to check on you guys. We're gonna run up to
See you in a bit.
10:49.
And you go to 22,
All right, thanks.
22, 14.
Thanks.
See ya. What was the numbers on that?
10:49 and a half, I think. Sherburne. Well, I don't know if Sherburne or Bozeman.
129, cleared on the cat with 185.
All right. We'll get an update on our water patrol activities. These guys are working off duty right now, but Jeremy normally works water patrol on all the lakes. And as I mentioned, for those of you who are wondering about the difference in police and sheriff, we patrol all the water as well. So just think about it: jail, courts, water, patrol in areas that don't want their own police department, and then county-wide initiatives like narcotics, gangs, stuff like that.
This says 1048.
Sherburne?
Yes. People screaming in background at the top of their lungs sounds like a foreign language or just noises. Possibly two female voices.
Well, just because they're screaming at the top of their lungs and it's a foreign language, nobody knows for sure what's going on. It can't hurt to get there a little quicker than average. So remember, Lexington on the east-west is...
Squads for 1048 Sherburne, 17782 and 63. Now good address 1048 Sherburne. Female said her daughter was vomiting and wasn't sure what to do. Asked if medical attention was needed and female stopped answering. Phone disconnected, trying back.
Alright, so it might only be a medical as opposed to something else.
177 copy.
But I always like to go to these medicals in case they pass out because there's so much use of opiates right now. And fentanyl, etc. We have Narcan here. I actually have administered Narcan to a person that was completely not breathing, and 15 seconds later he was alive again. It's a pretty amazing thing. So it's an amazing drug, and it's one of the reasons the actual deaths in the country took a dip for a while, is because Narcan was getting distributed. Unfortunately, now the country's seeing an increase in overdose deaths again.
Now, I haven't had the Narcan training.
The beauty of it is you don't need any. You squirt it in their nose,
182 out.
and 3 minutes later you can give them a second dose.
I'm in the area of Allen, I believe that's where they're coming from.
It's good to the right if you
I don't
ease it
got
out.
a train, do I?
No.
22 and squad for Sherburne. 3-year-old daughter was choking on something but is no longer choking. Doing okay. TC still requesting a welfare check.
So we got the update. 3-year-old daughter was choking, and no longer choking is okay. Everybody's had that fear. One of my sons choked on a marble once.
2217.
That was a scary moment. Well, it was a scary 2 or 3 minutes. Called the fire department, of course, just before they get there, able to get the marble out.
Oxford's 1040, so it ought to be probably 2 doors past Oxford.
Yep. I don't know. Maybe I'll just let you run in quick, Pat, and just make sure, oh, there's the same pole squad he got here first. That's good. He's figuring out right now which way to go. He's looking at his CAD because he doesn't know the street numbers like you and I do. He's trying to figure out, okay, am I going left or am I going right? That's it's a new generation. Oh, he got out of the car. He parked in the corner. He's walking. Oh, there's another car here too. All good. Three cars, that's good. Awesome response time. 3 St. Paul cars beat us there.
375.
That's a good sign.
375.
That's a very good sign.
Be advised, that team right here on PCN.
And there's a kid at risk. Everybody wants to get there.
That was great.
Squad 525.
525.
The reporting party left, so as of right now, it'll be in 5.
North on Lexington from Sherburne.
Here's our PD.
Receive 2219.
Hey, Joe Miller, one of our analysts. Remember Joe that rode with us? Joe, I'll tell you what I want you to do. Remember that shooting over there at Kent and Central? Might have been, where there was an accident involved and then there was a shooting afterward. If you can refresh yourself on the sequence of those events. I can't remember if someone ended up dying. I think they did. But one of the neighbors there called and wanted to know what happened and if anybody got arrested for that. Remember it's a shooting that started with the car accident about 2 months ago.
180.
And I think a female ran into somebody with the car.
Yeah, a female was driving and ran into somebody. And then the argument precipitated.
1306 Alton.
But Joe...
Open line 911. Woman was asking for help. Put phone down.
Alton? It's just amazing. That's down in that southern area too.
2220. No insurance, call back.
I'm gonna stop by
Got it.
Willard's a little bit. Pat knows the owner there so well, and we'll see. Like Mike Martin was saying, actually, I got another assistant. Kyle, if you're monitoring, can you just look up that incident too? I think it was reported in the newspaper. St. Paul shooting.
537, you show us on a call.
Over on Central.
Squad of Western Gem Patrol, temporarily patched from Council 1537. I show you how to fireworks at 10th and Sibley. Copy LV, GOA. Show us out the office, please.
We are on Edmond right now.
532.
Report to me.
2222.
That's a ways away. That one?
That's a long ways away, and it's at a memory care center.
Oh, it is.
And
It's a 911 call.
it's a 911 call, yeah.
What's your friend's name, the owner here now?
Arlene Favors.
Arlene Favors.
She and her husband, Kurt, are long time, since birth, residents of the neighborhood here. And their dream was to open a bar.
261.
To be bar owners here in the neighborhood, to provide a neighborhood spot.
Who was the husband and wife? Tom and what was his name?
Tom Schweitz.
His wife was...
I'm sorry, Frank Schweitz.
But
Franco.
Yeah, but this... What's the guy? There's another guy too, though.
Terry England.
Yeah, Terry England.
Owned it before
That's what it was, yeah.
Franco.
177.
Let's see if she's here. Hi, how's everybody?
Daughter was okay.
How you doing?
Yeah, we just put them on this car. How do they look? Christmas? We don't got a green one yet. We got to get some green lights. Yeah. Well, we got to celebrate Labor Day first. Yeah, we don't have
nah. How you doing? Hey, is Arlene working in tonight?
What?
How about Kurt? Oh, man.
What the squad do?
Hey, we got a question for you.
177.
No, the security guy.
382. 1261 Sylvia Avenue for a fight.
Hey.
People physically fighting and yelling in the back.
Oh, we got to go over there, 1261 Selby. But we heard there some of the troublemakers down at the tavern or down at Billy's.
Okay.
We're coming up here.
Yeah.
Turn the lights off.
Okay, sorry. But anyhow, have you seen a change in some of the people that are showing up now that they kind of chased them out of Billy's, or are you still good?
No. I mean, it's always been funny over here just because motherfuckers come from the Johnny Babies and shit like that, but Billy's is a mess down there, man.
Yeah, but we got off-duty working down there, so they haven't been coming.
It's been staying quiet, so we're thinking they might come up here.
This way, but it's really pretty much the regular people in here, and we call them strays. We kick them out.
So, well, they had a big fight down there. You know that Cody Pollard murder in Minneapolis and Eastley and those guys, Randall.
Yeah.
There's a little conflict going on still.
Yeah.
So we just don't want to make sure they don't ruin Arlene's place,
Yeah, we trying to keep it cool as best as we can, man. That's all we got. So, I mean, we just try to scan the IDs and all that type of shit, and then when we see something get off, we got to get them out of here. That's all we've been doing.
Now, I heard this is your first night. You're staying open till 2 again tonight?
No, we don't do 2 o'clock, buddy.
Oh, you're not?
No, we do 1 o'clock. That's it.
Oh, 1 o'clock. Okay. You were closing at 11 for a while, weren't you?
No, it was always 1. We never closed early.
Where else is there for people to go if they're not going to Billy's?
They go either here